Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is the Midnight Coder channel. What I will be talking about in this and future videos is Office 365, Flow, SharePoint Online, and how all of these are incorporated. Eventually I'll also be demonstrating how to create automate creation of sites and templates for those sites using PowerShell. So for today, what I'll be concentrating on is just giving you a little bit of an introduction to SharePoint Online and Flow. So what I will show you is how SharePoint Online and Flow are integrated. So if you look at my screen share, you'll see that I have my Midnighter Coder dev site. And if I click on the customers list, you will see that my customers list will show up. And from if I go to documents also, you will see that I also have a documents library. And on the documents library, you will notice that although it's called Microsoft has recently renamed Flow Power Automate, you will still see that on the document libraries and the lists on SharePoint Online, it's still named Flow. So if I click on documents and on the ribbon, you will see Flow. If I click on the drop down arrow, you'll see that I have the ability to create a flow, see your flows, and configure flows. What I'll do is I'll go to my customers list, and you will see that I have the ability to, I have the same access to flow on the ribbon to create a flow, see your flows, and configure flows. If I click on create a flow, you will see that I have a pane that opens up on the right hand side of my browser, and I have several templates that are available to be used right out of the box to create a flow actually with a template. If I click on show more, you'll see that I have a whole list of more templates, and there's even more, like on the bottom, a little plus sign, see more templates. So this will take me to another section, and you will see that Power Automate opens up. This is a section in Office 365. It comes with, Office E3 and E5 licenses. And there's a free version of Flow that comes out of the box for some of the licenses. Also, if I click on the square on the upper left-hand side, you will see that if I want to go into one of the apps, I can go from here and I can open Power Automate this way also. What Flow is it's a workflow automation tool application that comes with Office 365. A lot of times it is used to create it's a productivity tool and a business process tool where you can use templates or customize it according to your business needs and business processes. There are, as I was saying, several templates that come free out of the box. There are also other templates that can be used to integrate, make a workflow where certain parts, like if we wanted to use Adobe Sign, for example, and we had a license and we wanted to use it as part of a business process for SharePoint Online, we could customize it. We could click a button. We can make a trigger on a list or a document where we can send a document to be signed, or it can be a window can open where we can create a signature, or ask for a signature, or send something to be signed. So there's many possibilities. that can be explored with this tool. Of course, there's also, we can create flows from scratch. They can be as complicated or as simple as you want them to be. The other thing that I would like to, for anyone that would like to learn a little bit about it, I'm going to be creating some future videos where I guess my next one will be how to create a flow from a template, and I will be starting it from the Power Automate application screen sim in this section instead of directly from a SharePoint online list that opened, just because I know the first time that I started to explore Flow, I will be calling it Flow, not Power Automate. But when I started using it, I was very intimidated to get into this section because I didn't understand all the connections, and I didn't want to mess up my production site since I was responsible to resolve any issues if any problems came up by me trying to add a template that I wasn't sure what was going to do to my production environment. So what I would suggest is, if you would like to follow me, I would suggest that you get a developer license. It's free there's a trial developer license. You can sign up in Office 365 and you can have a lot of, with this license, you can set up a developer environment and you can test along with me. That's what I have. I have a developer license, and I test things along the way. I create my site. I test templates. I create new ones. If I need to test them, I can test them here. I can debug them in this area. And somewhere along the way, I'll also show you how you can export a flow once you have it up and running, and how to use how to import it into a new environment or a new site or a whole new tenant. So I hope you find this interesting, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.